Since the dawn of man, one thing remains true. This guy, dude. This guy.
Tonight on F This Guy, on The View, Chuck Schumer crapped on people who work and make money. Hit it, Ethel.
The Republican Party is a different kettle of fish than it used to be, and that's why we're fighting them so hard. They are controlled by a small group of wealthy, greedy people. And you know what their attitude is? I made my money all by myself. How dare your government take my money from me? I don't want to pay taxes. Or, I built my company with my bare hands. How dare your government tell me how I should treat my customers, the land and water that I own, or my employees?
What a douche. How dare people want to keep the money they made? That's the voice he does. Next thing you know, they want to raise their own kids. Chuck says the Republicans are a different kettle of fish. Be careful. You'll make The View hungry for lunch. Don't you? I always notice, Emily, when people do the fake voice, when they imitate the person they don't like, it means they don't have an argument. It's like, oh, I want to keep the money that I say. It's like, yeah, we do want to keep the money that we like. Why is that deserving of a hoo voice?
Totally. Because he's so I feel like he's such a fossilized person in the institution of government that he has become the government institution. So any thought of actually breaking it up, any thought of, yes, I earned this money, I'm going to keep, it's a personal affront to him. He's been a senator, you guys, since 1999. That's literally 40 years. 30 years.
35?
Do your math. It is so long.
Can I get 20? Can I get 20? 20, got 25. 15. Joe, I got you for 30.
We established in the A block, economics are not my forte. But the point is that this is someone who speaks from literally being on the dole the entire time. Because those of us who have small family businesses, who earn your income every day, you see every dollar. Yes, you understand how difficult it is to part with that tithing. For the prior administration's government that took it for everything, like condoms and DEI and sex change operations in prison. So damn right, I want my dollar back. And I want for once this guy to shut up.
Now for a counterpoint in which he will defend Chuck Schumer, let's go to Joe Mackey, a resident liberal, our left-wing liberal.
I'm going to agree with Emily. Schumer graduated from law school in '74. He went to the state assembly in '74. He's been on the dole his whole life. So to him, he's in such a bubble that not liking taxes seems like a bad thing. Yeah. But it's the politics of resentment here, Greg, and that doesn't work on people who did earn money and create something with their life. Unlike him, I mean, we're kind of jealous of people that don't ever have to accomplish anything, but seem to end up with millions of dollars in their bank account.
Yeah.
Whenever they talk about the rich, these rich people, they forget that rich people run companies that employ millions of people across the country. If it's not for those guys, then those other guys don't have money. They don't have jobs.
I agree.
Yeah.
These are great things. I think I can speak for everyone here in just one sentence. Chuck.
That did have a verb and an object, so it is a sentence.
Yes.
It is a sentence.
Back to you, Greg.
KT, can you beat that?
Oh, God, no.
It's like, what is it that, name that tune? You have to do a sentence in one word. No. It is.
Crook. I would say crook.
Crook.
I've known him since the 80s when he was just a humble assemblyman.
When he was in his 80s?
No. Yeah, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years ago. Yeah. And he had no money. He's now worth tens of millions of dollars. And so for him, how did he get all of that money? Yeah. But the amazing thing about him, I mean, obviously he's so out of touch. I mean, look, he's old, he's decrepit. He's even older than I am. But what he's done is that the about face, remember about 6 months ago when the Democrats were in office and the Republicans were not going to vote for the Democrat budget, and so, oh my God, the Republicans are going to shut down the government. This is the end of the world. But now the world has shifted. Yeah. And so Schumer was afraid that actually the Republicans were going to get credit for shutting down the government. So he had to vote with them just so he could get credit too.
Yes. Well, I would call that polite applause. Something you're not used to, Joe.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.